Airgun Prepper here with a quick DIY gun mount. You've probably seen the gun mount magnets that allow you to hide or place a gun in spots you normally wouldn't be able to, like under or on the side of a desk or a workbench. Pretty much anywhere on a wall, your car, I mean anywhere. Some are made for pistols, some for rifles or shotguns. My biggest issue with these are price. They're fairly expensive for a magnet. You can use the ceramic magnets you find at craft stores, but I wanted to step it up a bit and use some neodymium magnets I found on Amazon. These are 3 inches long, a ½ inch wide, and a 1/4 inch thick. I picked up 2 for $10 and change, as well as some heat shrink tubing for $5. You want to use this as a barrier between the magnet and your gun to avoid any scratches. I also ordered a mini heat gun for $20, but I should have went with one that could reach a higher temp. If you already have access to a heat gun, this just got a lot cheaper. You can make 2 mounts for the price of 1. Plus, these will hold up to 31 pounds each. You can see the magnets I picked up have been drilled and countersunk to fit number 6 screws. That's why I'm not using any sort of backer to attach the magnet. Once you're ready, just slip the magnet into the heat shrink tubing and try to center. As you'll see, it's okay if that doesn't happen. Just clip off the excess rubber and you'll be fine. In hindsight, I should have used a block of wood or stone, something non-magnetic. If you're dumb like me and use your bench vise, it's not an issue. Just be careful not to smash your fingers. It can happen very easily. Now to warm up the heat gun. Still heating up. Once you're up to temp, start slow, but when you see the tubing start to shrink, try to make even passes, but you may have to linger in some spots. Try to not linger for too long or get too close. You could risk burning the tube and ruining it. After the bulk is shrunk, I flip it over and start on the opposite side. I start focusing on the areas that stop shrinking, but I quickly learned that the temperature range on my heat gun does not go high enough. So I try to heat the ends and smush them together. I let it cool down for a bit and then grab some shears to snip the ends to make it uniform. To find the drill holes, all you have to do is apply a little bit of pressure and they'll appear. Using a 1/18 drill bit by hand, I was able to puncture holes through the tubing. This will make it easier later on when using screws to mount the magnet. With the blunt end, I round the holes and force the tubing back in. Do this to the other side and then flip and repeat. The tubing cooled and made it a bit tougher, so I had to heat it back up to allow the drill bit to puncture more easily. I took the second magnet and tubing and repeated the process. This time I attempted to make it look a bit better, mainly just to show you. I really don't care how rough it looks since this won't be seen much at all, but I also don't want to completely destroy the tubing. The reason I chose the neodymium magnets are their strength. You can mount the magnet to a piece of steel without having to use any epoxy or screws, and your gun will still come off without the magnet being attached. Like I said, it won't be seen often. You can use 2 magnets to secure a heavier gun. My AR pistol was too light for 2 magnets, so I mounted it and my P99 to my bed frame. Just pull the bed skirt down and they're essentially hidden from view. Thanks again for watching. Hit like if you enjoyed this video and like to see more DIY projects from me. Don't forget to subscribe and be sure to visit me on Instagram and Facebook. Stay safe.